report is meant to be as thorough and complete an accounting as is possible and legally permissible, to offer the truth of the events and decisions made by government officials as uncovered by my department's investigation.
Michigan State Attorney General Dana Nessel officially closes the Flint Water Crisis criminal prosecution saga with a roughly 100-page report. Good evening, everyone. Nessel wants Flint residents to know her team did everything in their power to bring justice. The report details the steps taken, the evidence uncovered, and the reasons why prosecution efforts failed. The information chronicles the decision to dump the previous investigation and bring in a new team, as well as the use of one-person grand juries. But in 2022, the state Supreme Court invalidated one-person grand juries. Nessel says the decision was unexpected.
There's nothing about anything that happened that would suggest, oh, if only we had different members of the team, they would have made a different decision. I mean, I don't know how many times to say it. I don't know how any of these very experienced prosecutors and investigators could have possibly predicted what the Supreme Court would do in People v. Peeler in 2022.
Because of the decision, the AG's office determined there was no way forward with the criminal cases, and they were all dropped. To read the report, head to Mid-MichiganNow.com. To hear AG Nessel's full remarks, head to the Mid-Michigan Now YouTube channel. The people of Flint who lived through the water crisis were left disappointed when the charges were dropped in 2022. Mid-Michigan Now's Courtney Bennett joins us. Courtney, what are members of the community saying tonight?
For one Flint water activist, this news conference this afternoon left her feeling hurt once again.
I learned nothing new except that Attorney General Nessel will take zero responsibility. There was no apologies, even fake. I mean, even Snyder had a fake apology. No I'm sorries, no anything about she would do anything differently if she was given the chance.
Water activist Melissa Mays not holding back. She tells me she had no idea the news conference detailing this 100-plus page report was going to be released today.
The government just, once again, patting itself on the back after investigating itself for its own failures.
Nessel's team announced in January of 2021 that they were indicting 9 defendants in connection to the Flint water crisis. This was done through a one-man grand jury. Then, after attorneys for one of the defendants challenged the use of a one-man grand jury to issue the indictments, the case went before the Michigan Supreme Court in May of 2022. In June of 2022, the court said the use of a one-man grand jury wasn't constitutional.
Constant blaming of the Michigan Supreme Court, which they upheld the law that, you know, the team she picked violated.
What's troublesome to Mays is the fact that she feels there was not accountability in this report.
We all make choices and we have to live with the consequences, except she's not. We have to, in Flint, live with her consequences, that nobody's going to jail. Nobody's held accountable for what they've done to us and what we're still living in.
Mays says once again she feels like they've been left behind by the government.
It was useless. I don't see a point to it besides showing how skilled this team was at avoiding questions and giving real answers and having any kind of thought about the Flint residents in this process at all.
Her message to the people of Flint:
please make your voice heard, that this is not what we want or deserve, and no, it's not over as for our recovery and sticking up for one another.
Mays tells me that this report left her with a lot more questions, which she says will never get answered. We're also hearing from Flint Mayor Sheldon Neely. This is what he had to say about the release of the report.
As a resident of this community, a lifelong resident, you know, my family, friends, and neighbors, having to endure such an injustice and nobody's being criminally held liable for that, it's a level of frustration, but definitely disappointment and frustration.
You can read the mayor's full statement on MidMichiganNow.com.